I guarantee you, if you play like this against teams who actually know how to finish, which Real Madrid don't know how to do clearly, you will get beat and you will not win the Champions League. So Barcelona, they have to know that they have to raise their level. That has to be one of the weirdest games that I've ever seen. Strange. Absolutely strange. But people will say it's strange, but this is something about football that people have to learn. And you've got to really accept it. And I think a lot of people don't really sort of understand this aspect of football. Especially when you're dealing with high-level football. Again, it's different if you're dealing with kids and school football. If you're dealing with high-level football at the highest flipping level, playing well isn't good enough. Playing well is not good enough. Sorry. I know people saying, okay, that's weird. Playing well is simply not good enough. Real Madrid were the better team based on play. That's not good enough. You don't win games by playing well and that's it. You win games by scoring more goals than your opposition. So what would you rather have? Play well, play amazingly well and lose, or play like complete and utter garbage and win? I know what I'd choose. I hope you'd choose the same. And for Real Madrid, they only have themselves to blame. Poor finishing, bad defending. Simple as that. Because Barcelona were there for the taking. You can say Barcelona side that's still struggling. But they are winning. They are winning. That's the whole point. They're winning. And their eyes are now set. The treble is on. The treble is on. And Barcelona will come away and say, all right, we could have played a lot better. We definitely suffered a lot throughout that game. We definitely were not sharp enough, and Real Madrid pretty much dominated pretty much most of the game. So they'll say there are definitely things to work on, keeping the ball better, being a lot sharper, having a better control of the game, not having to do that much defending, not putting that much pressure on our defense. So that's all well and good, and that's all fair that they would think of. At the end of the day, they won the game. I mean, winning is pretty good. Winning is alright, winning. I mean, winning is still what this whole thing is about. I mean, at least I think it is. So, I mean, because this was such a weird game. The best players on the pitch were on the losing side. Like, Vinicius and Reguilón were easily, without a shadow of doubt, the best players on the pitch. Like, I cannot give that dude to the cannibal. Yes, he scored the penalty. Yes, he scored the first goal. But he hardly did anything throughout the whole game. Messi was in and out. The Oos, he was in and out. But again, it was two of the great deliveries by the Oos led to 2 of the goals. So the thing about this is that the Oos and the Cannibal just came clutch in the right moments. But I can't call them the best players in the game. The best players in the game were Reguilón and your boy Vinicius. So I think for Real Madrid, there is no criticism of the performance. There's no criticism of Solari's tactics, no criticism of his team selection. He was right to drop Bale. Vasquez had a great game. It was good. Everything was good. So I can't put this on Solari. I cannot put this on Solari because I always say this. The manager has done his job when his team are creating chances and are controlling the texture of the game. Once that happens, he's done his job. So I then look at Valverde, boom, tactically, you're getting pim slapped here. But again, Vinicius, you've got to take your chances. Vinicius is playing superbly well. But at the same time, yes, Vinicius should have taken his chances. He's 18. Benzema, you're older, you should be doing better. Vasquez, you're older, you should be doing better. The older guys who should be doing better. So, I mean, look, I don't know what else to say. Because again, you look at that goal that Barcelona scored, the first goal. Good hustle from the Oos, putting the ball in. But I'm looking at both Varane and Ramos. I mean, poor reading of the game. That was something that they should have anticipated. They should have known where the cannonball was and should have been able to snuff away that pass, but they didn't. Boom, 1-0 down. So it's because again, which is why you should always watch games. If you just looked at the results, you would think, oh my gosh, this was yet another easy day at the office for Barcelona. But this is definitely one game where the result does not reflect just what that game was about. Because Barcelona were not good. Barcelona did not play well in this game. They had a few openings in the first half and second half, but they were dominated for large parts of the game. Even in the game against Sevilla, for 2/3 of the game against Sevilla, they were dominated, but they still won the game. And it's so what are you going to say? Because a lot of people be like, my gosh, Barcelona, look at Valverde, look at you playing like crap, look at how we're getting pimp slapped. But Valverde say, yeah, that's all well and good. We won. We're in the Copa del Rey final, which we're going to win. We are nice and clear in the La Liga. We're going to win that as well. So I'm going to deliver you 2 trophies yet again. And look, Champions League, we're going to sort that out at Camp Nou. Okay, 0-0, we're going to sort that out at the time. So if we saw Leon, we're good. We're good. So I don't know what hate people can say towards Barcelona, but but what I will say for Barcelona is, yes, you won the game. You can't keep playing like this and getting away with it. If Real Madrid were a PSG with a Neymar, or Juventus with a Cristiano, you'll get beat 2-0, 3-0. Again, Real Madrid, they just were not clinical enough. If Real Madrid were clinical, Barcelona are getting beat 100%. They're getting beat. So it's as simple as that. So Barcelona, I just think they should be happy with the win. They have to play better. They've got to keep the ball better. And I do believe that Arthur is a big miss. You're definitely seeing the miss of Arthur. I don't think Busquets and Rakitic protect the ball as well as Arthur does in that midfield. And I just think that Modric and Toni Kroos just completely and totally dominated the game. They completely dominated and controlled the entire game. But Vinicius is just... It's so weird because I'm talking about 2 players who were on the losing side, but Vinicius was... when you look at Vinicius, you have to be excited. You have to be excited. He is such an incredibly wonderful player. And just the way in which he plays the game is what excites me. The way in which the dude just plays the game, how he interprets the game, how he views the game is just what excites me. And I just cannot wait to see what this guy does. I cannot wait to see what this guy does. I'm a huge Marcelo fan. I'm a Marcelo fanboy, and I'll always be a Marcelo fanboy. This Reguilon kid, if we're talking a meritocracy, I don't know how Marcelo starts. So I think if we're not looking ahead to the Champions League game against Ajax, I think Reguilon has to start. He definitely has to start. For sure, 100% he has to start. So, yeah, so just to reiterate, I don't know, did Solari get anything wrong? So if Solari is not going to come back and be like, all right, so this is what we need to improve. 100%, look, you lost again. There are things to improve on. But from his point of view, he didn't do anything wrong tactically. So he's like, no, I'm good. I'm cool. No blame towards me. Benzema, bro, you've got to score. You've got to score. Obviously there was that one chance where Vinicius got in and he sort of scoffed it. You've got to do better. Great opportunity. You have to have a better connection with the ball. Take control of that situation. Get a cleaner connection and put that ball in the back of the net. You were in the penalty area, bro. So Benzema, you could, especially when we have so much possession, so much control, and we're getting so many good propositions, and you have to put yourself right in that area to deliver. And you didn't. Because you're the number 9, you're the striker. This is what you have to simply do. It's what you got to simply do. But I think for Real Madrid as well, the Casemiro thing, that's just a lack of discipline. But I get it. I think at 2-0, Real knew that it was over. So then they were like, you know what? So I think so the Casemiro foul was just out of just for frustration. And he was just like, everybody was pissed and that they were already defeated already. It would have been pretty much impossible in that stage, 15-12 minutes to go for Real to now score 3 goals. So it would have been too hard for them. But with where Valverde is... this is Valverde almost has the harder team talk than Solari. Solari's team talk is easy. Bro, we have to take our chances and we've got to concentrate better to defensively and good to defend cutbacks and crosses a lot better. We fell asleep for 2 of those goals. That cannot happen. Okay, you are international caliber defenders, Ramos and Varane. You cannot fall asleep. And those were goals that could have easily been avoided. Vinicius, Vasquez, Benzema, guys, you've got to be far more clinical. But for Valverde, what's he going to say? Clearly, Valverde should say that, guys, we played like crap. We have to protect the ball better. Yo, Cannibal, do something, bro. You have to do a lot more in the game. Like in that first half, you were crap. You were playing like a Class C brick in that first half. You know, for Messi, I need you to be. I know you're coming deep and everything, but I need you in much more attacking areas. You need to be much more in attacking areas. Semedo, I need more from you in an attacking sense as a wing back. You know, so Rakitic and Busquets, you've got to dominate and protect the ball a lot better. You've got to try and can keep possession, find better passes, find Messi and people in pockets, so Messi doesn't have to come back deeper. Those are the things that he should say. But if he's saying this, the players will be like, "Yo, we won." You know, so it's very difficult to really get that message to a team that just won 3-0, you know, as opposed to a team that lost 3-0. So, but overall, no, it was a very, very good game to watch. You know, very good game to watch. Very even. I don't think it was. You just anybody that didn't watch the game would be like, "What the hell?" This was a great game. It was very even. And it shows again how these classicals are amazing. As I said, the game of the weekend is relevant because they've already won the league, but just for pure entertainment and for pure enjoyment, I want to see that. So for Real, this has to be a painful loss because Madrid will look back and be like, we played so well. We had these dudes on the ropes and we still managed to lose 3-0. However, Barcelona are concerned that they're like, if Barcelona are professional, if the players are professional, they'll be like, boom, we escaped with one there. Because we were not the better team. Because if Barcelona are honest with themselves, like, we're not the better team, but we're clinical. We have to improve. If we wanted this treble, especially the Champions League, I think the Del Rey and Liga are done. If we want the Champions League, we're going to face far more clinical teams than Real Madrid. We will. And if we play like this against far more clinical teams in the Champions League, we're not going to win the Champions League. I guarantee you, if you play like this against teams who actually know how to finish, which Real Madrid don't know how to do clearly, you will get beat and you will not win the Champions League. So Barcelona, they have to know that they have to raise their level. They've got to play better, and they've got to really have better control of the game and have to play better for 90 minutes. So that's it. Strange game, bro. Strange game. Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hot patron by pledging an amount each month and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hot Patreon page. Peace. Head over to the official site at halffootballhot.com or just click over here.